Okay, it is a beautiful morning. It's time to put some horses out. We had about -1 last night Celsius, slightly below freezing. Let's just sort this leveling problem out first. That's better. And so it's a little chilly, but it's warming up quick with the sun out. It's a gorgeous day, just absolutely beautiful. Good morning, Missy. Wonderful day. I've got coffee on hand. I'm just going to see if I can go in the way of the sun. But if you have a rope halter, maybe even if you didn't, but generally with a rope halter, the rope will be kind of looped into here like this. And if it isn't bound kind of tight enough, this bit starts to come out. And you can combine these, like you can sew them together, but I tend to just, because I might want to change it out for a shorter or longer one for something, but make a little change, just pull this a little bit further through, but not too far that when they're grazing that they step on this bitter end. It's called bitter end of the rope. Anyways, it's a little loose, I just have to tighten it up a bit, like so. Yeah, so it's a little chilly, but it's warming up. All right, oh, there's Zeus. What's going on, buddy? Okay, I'm gonna go get some horses. Where are we facing? Where's the camera? It's just straight out there. Let's point it a little this way, a little down maybe, something like that. And chuck some. Well, let's start with Gracie. And that's everybody. Oh, it's such a nice day. Oh, sorry. There we go. There's more zoom. Everybody's out. Gosh, 25 people here. Alright, well, let's see. Holy, that's a lot of... Finish your coffees after lunchtime. I just started mine. Oh, it's a good one too. It's so nice to be able to sit down and watch the horses. Okay, let's work through some of these comments. Good gracious. Missy. Yes, I said good morning. Finished coffee says lunchtime. Laura's here. Hello from California. Well, hello from Canada. And happy Halloween. Yes, it's Halloween today. Well, the horses are so far away. Let's zoom in a bit. So yeah, we have 6 of them at the moment. Ruli left yesterday. It's off to her new place. Supposedly she's arrived safe and sound. All good. Hopefully the next place works out far better than the last place. Catherine, good morning. All the way from South Carolina. Sloth Republic. What a neat name. Marianne, hello. Jerez Lutz. I think you said that the name was taken that you wanted and then you had to choose that one. I can't remember now. All the way from Spokane. Is it Spokane or Spokane? Probably Spokane, isn't it? I think I've heard that before. Washington. Hello, Sue. Jima is here. Good morning, Jima. Happy Halloween. Jennifer Miller, hello. Almost 2 o'clock there. Yeah, we're on the east, or we're on the western side of Canada. Kind of almost completely behind the whole world in time, in the time zone. -9 or -8, one or the other. Yeah, Gracie's always in a happy mood. It's Mr. Wild having himself a roll. $1,000, $2,000, and nope, he almost made it. He's probably a little worried Grace's gonna come over and give him a punch in the butt. She is, she's got a lot of, yeah, she does a lot of bossing around. She's not very effective, but in other words, just stay away from her. The boys are fun though, can't wait to watch them. Last couple days have been kind of nice. Hello, Roger. Laura needs more coffee. I have a nice way of doing life. I think so. I think so. Yeah, morning coffee with the horses is the best, especially on a beautiful day. I mean, it is clear skies. Crisp. Ah, the boys are always fun, aren't they? You know what's really cool? And I know we might not think about it as much as we need to or have to or anything, but this is happening right now. You're sitting somewhere in the other part of the world right now, at this moment in time. These guys are doing this and you're able to watch it. That is the coolest thing. Alright. Oh, granddaughter and great-granddaughter. Goodbye. Gail's here. Hello, Gail. Saw a snippet of me on another channel. 20 most expensive horses in the world. What? Somebody stole part of my footage? YouTube usually tags that stuff and lets me know. I wonder what it was. Oh well. Jodelle, good morning. Catherine, good morning. Gwen, good morning. From South Alabama. Mary's here. Hello, morning. Good morning. Do I have an engineering background? No. I don't think I'm gifted either. I think it's just kind of figure it out. Because you need it. I have an interest in engineering, if that counts. But nope, no engineering background. More techie. Very techie person. I've always liked to build stuff, so I've taken an interest in that. I wish I had an engineering background. I think I probably would have got a lot more things right. And been more capable. I guess. Well, let's see what the boys get up to. What else we got? We got a lot of comments here. Yeah, so the trails and stuff, actually, I get my ideas from the trails that are around here from people who are actually probably engineers of the city. And they build all the trails, and I'm like, that's a really great idea. I like the way this works. And then there's other parts that don't seem to work, and you think, how come? Water. Always water. So you learn a lot just by observing. Well, that was from Sue. Gail had the next one. So yeah, thanks, Sue. I appreciate that. Gail says, it looked like it was 8 to 10 years ago and your place is new. No, I've only had the place for 5 and a bit. Blossom Herd. Wish it was morning here. Just got to be 6 p.m. Wow. Oh, thanks. I don't know about being gifted, but thanks, Julia. I just kind of try to learn. Ida's here. Hello, Ida. It's windy in Illinois. It's very, very not windy at all here. It was windy yesterday, so I've got a lot of leaf cleaning up going on. Michelle's here from Roseburg, Oregon. Good morning. I wish I found all of my solutions to my struggles. That's for sure. But you know, you do what you can, and if it messes up, doesn't get quite right, well, you just try again later, another time. How's Rue? Rue seems to be doing well. He actually moved to a different place after that place because it wasn't working out. So his owner said, "I'm gonna make a decision, do something else," and supposedly he's quite happy. I don't know where the dog went. He was barking. I'm sure you guys all heard him. So the boys will be busy. The girls will probably laze around a bit. We'll see what happens. Thanks, Catherine. Yeah, hitting a like button is good for the algorithm. But actually, there's been quite an influx of new people coming in lately. It's been really nice. So welcome anybody new. Thanks for popping in to watch. Beautiful day to fly. You can hear the airplane. Absolutely gorgeous day. Let's see. Blossom Herd says, don't mention water. I love the rain, but it stops the phone. Like, boy, I don't like to work him in high wind or rain on an angle. I don't feel it's fair with being blind in his right eye. Well, yeah, windy is not too bad, I think, but rain, yeah. Horses don't like getting rain inside their ears and obviously their eyeballs, so yeah, it's a little nicer not to work out in some windy rain. 100% agree with that. Catherine's out, just gotta get some stuff done. That's cool, me too, actually. Alright, I'm gonna go do some stuff. I wish. This is my stuff right now. I gotta finish my coffee first. Then get on with a few chores, but you guys are welcome to watch the horses. But right now, I think they're all just going to kind of get a little bit of sun. We did have cold weather last night. And, very, very tippy tops of the water are frozen. So it's just a tiny thin sheet of ice on the water. So it must have what, about -1 Celsius, which is 1 degree below freezing. Oh, they are quiet today. It's a quiet group of horses. We'll see what happens. You see that? Mr. Wild's gone up to Lena. Whoops. Oh, I almost dropped the camera. Just a moment here. I shall fix that problem. Look at him. Lena's in a little bit of heat, so she's oh, Luke's come over. Marianne says she's happy not to be in the cold winter this year. What'd you do? Move to the Bahamas? Hello, Martine. don't need to relate to the cold temperatures. So Luke's taken over as groomer. Oh well. Everybody else is pretty quiet. Marianne's in Dubai. Wow. Well, Luke doesn't clue into Lena's communication, and sooner or later she usually just kicks him in the chest because he just keeps nibbling on her to get moving around. That's funny. Almost every day they go through this for about a week. I'm going to put you guys on autopilot briefly. I'll just be right back. Just going to go check something. Maybe not that zoomed out. Something like that. Oh, quick question there. Says, how is Mr. Wiley riding? His riding's coming along nicely. He is very quiet. I don't let him get too riled up at all. If he gives me any I don't know if trouble is the right word, but if he communicates in a way that he's not understanding what I'm asking or something like that, and it seems like he doesn't want to do something, then I do a lot of groundwork with him still. We still work on groundwork. We're still working on left side, right side directions and all that from the ground, but lots of riding, quiet riding though. Just keep things quiet. I want to start them real quiet. Take my time, but it's lovely. It's no problems. That's probably the best way to put it. Yes, I'll be right back. back. Holy cow, it's a whole bunch of more comments. You guys write a lot. What was I gone? 5 minutes? Bread and butter pudding. That sounds tasty. Keep us updated on Ruli. I will. Ah, yes. Luke and his tummy scratches. It's almost gone. That's a good question, Missy. How is Roni doing without Ruli? Good. He had a couple complaints at first. He's pretty quiet now. This is Roni right here. But yesterday he kind of called out a few times, and then that was that. Yes, Luke, when he rolls, he gets up and then from, I don't know, I'd say probably June till October or so, he'll, maybe longer sometimes too, give or take a month, but he'll just scratch his tummy by being on the ground and going back and forth. Not all horses do that, but I've seen quite a few. Like, I've never seen Lena do it, never seen Gracie do it. I don't know if I've seen Roni do it. I'll talk about the weather. We had a storm a few days back, but now we've got some quiet weather, and then it'll probably get stormy again. Oh yeah, and then I think Martine had asked how the storm went. It was mild, really mild. We didn't get much here for some reason. Yeah. Hello, Hannah. Yeah, it's dark here by 6:30 as well. Actually got a great start time lapse last night. So hopefully I'll share that soon. Horses sure are quiet today. It's quite peaceful. It's nice. Of course, we all know who's banging the barrel. Let's zoom out just a smidge there. That'll probably do it. We have to change the clocks back? When does that happen? I guess pretty soon, eh? Yeah, changing the clocks back sucks. It gets darker even earlier. What a goofball. You know, it doesn't, I don't think it helps him, and I'm not sure if he's banging the barrel for the sound. It's just a little bit, oh, another airplane. Noisy. Still a little bit of water left in those things. Next weekend's when we change, eh? Ugh. Yuck. Oh, Gracie's got to move. Usually Mr. Wild doesn't put up with her much, but he doesn't want to start a fight. But if he can go somewhere, he'll go. It's quite interesting. Watch these guys an awful lot. Horse behaviors are fascinating. Had a lesson this morning. The young lady, she's got a standard bred, young standard bred. And if you think Gracie's full of life, this horse has got life. And we're working on an interesting little exercise I think I've done. There's a video I did with Roni working with a horse. I can't remember what I called it. Working with a horse that isn't paying attention or is nervous when out for a walk or something like that. And we did this exercise called tree weaving, and it's literally that. You just weave around some trees, and because you're weaving, you're going left and right, but you start off with just doing a tiny circle around one tree. And if a horse doesn't want to lead, they'll give you a little bit of trouble, and you might feel in a bit of danger. But having a tree there or a barrel, I can demonstrate it with a barrel, but it's better with a tree for the horses that don't want to lead, because they'll pull back. But you can actually borrow a little bit of the tree's leverage if the rope kind of has sort of a bit of a bit of a half a wrap. And then they're not pulling directly on you. They sort of have to pull against, part of the force goes into the turn on the tree. And I know some people do a whole wraparound, or even sometimes two wraparounds to really hold, but that's not the point. The point is just to provide a little bit of resistance that we can't do as a human. And the amazing thing about it is if you release at all, it releases all. And it's a fascinating, it's when done correctly, it is very, very accurate and very, very good. And within minutes, just within minutes, this horse was weaving around trees with me and coming along just kindly and nicely, and instead of wanting to go eat grass or whatever the heck she wanted to do. Oh boy, it's a lot of chit chat right there. Oh, he doesn't have Lena yet. Anyhow, so the point of the exercise, mostly, look at these guys, just quiet. The point of the exercise, hello Sarah, is to, well, there's probably 2 points. Let's put it this way. We want the horses to lead without any trouble wherever we want to go. Because leading is the easiest, theoretically, the easiest exercise we can do with them to have them be with us. So we say, follow me, and lead them. So you're drawing, you have to draw. And it's, well, everybody's looking at something. Let's see. Just a leaf blower, somebody with a leaf blower far away. There's nothing over there. Look at these high alert horses here. I might have to just go take a quick look. Hang on a second. There's nothing there. Although they think it, or at least Gracie does. So anyways, so we get him the lead, and there's plenty of times when horses, when you go to lead them, they give some resistance, and the resistance is enough to cause you to lose your grip or your balance, or to be worried if they get their nose away, because then they can sort of run off. And so by doing tighter turns and keeping the nose inwards towards you and burrowing the tree a little bit, we can get leading done and we can get turning done. So that's the second part of the exercise, is to do left and right. That's why we weave. We practice left turns and right turns. Well, see, that got sorted out. There's nothing there. Nobody else cares. And then we get two things done. We get the leading done and we get left and right turns, because you want to practice them both. But at first you're just going around and around and around one tree, and then you add another tree, and then you add another tree, and then another tree. If you've got space for it and the location for it, it's fantastic. And that's what we did. And like I said, within a few minutes or so, she's doing pretty good. A couple little stops here and there, and then just continue on, and off we go. I can show that with barrels, but what I can't show is when they don't want to lead. When they don't want to lead, they, I think Martine just said she couldn't hear what I was saying. Hopefully everybody else can. That they pull back, and we don't want any pulling back or pulling us around or anything like that. If we're gonna, once you're in it, you're kind of in it. You gotta hold on. Not to the thing about it, to not get this too confusing, because I'm only describing it verbally, but we don't want to hold them and keep them held. The idea is that we can give, but we can give slowly, because we have just that little bit of leverage on the tree. We're using a bit of physics, but we must give. We can't just hold and bind them to the tree. That's terrible. Don't do that. But we have the power to manage to stay in one spot and just give slowly. Just give a bit. But it doesn't take long for them to stop. They just stop thinking of doing that. Like, oh, I guess I'm not really in trouble. They get a little release, and you just think, yeah, you're fine. Pet them a little if you can. If not, just maintain a little pressure and have them come around the tree with you, and then up you go. Do that at a snail's pace, nice and slow. And that's a good thing. And then you speed up, increase your speed over a little bit of time. Gamers here. How are you and the horses? Doing great. How are you? Henry's here. Hello, Henry. I was watching an older live stream. I thought, what if Graham is live streaming? And I was right. Oh, well, you were just watching one. Well, here you go. Yeah, just a little bit of horsey playtime. They're not doing a heck of a lot. It's kind of a quiet morning. A little bit in the beginning, but they're sort of taking it easy. It's just a nice peaceful morning, to be honest. I finished my coffee. I do need to get on with some chores, cleanups and stuff like that, and organizing for the day. Happy to leave this running a little bit. Yes, Martine has a slower connection where she's at, from my understanding. Who's grooming with Yoka? That is... Geez, they're a long ways away, aren't they? I think it's Luke. Looks like Luke from here. Who is Graham? The guy behind the camera. Gracie's still got her attention up high, eh? I don't see anything there. Good thing about the horses in the arena here is they clean up the leaves for me quite well. Got a lot of leaves to clean up today. We had lots of wind yesterday, and I'll show you this tree here. This one right behind me, sort of thing. It's a chestnut tree, but a bunch of lazy horses they are. And when it got windy, all of the leaves just poof, came into here. But as you can see, this area looks like this. A lot of leaves. So the arena looked like this, but it doesn't, because the horses just chow them all down. So all I got to do is let them loose on the rest of the property and we're good. I kind of wish I could do that, but horses are really destructive. They do all kinds of bad things. I want to set up the live stream with my good camera one day, so I don't have to rely on the cell phone to stream out. Camera not that good for zooming. Hard to tell who's who. Just a little bit of action there. The boys usually play quite a bit. I can usually have them out for a couple hours just playing. This constant exercise and socialization. Leaf cleaners, you'd pay for that? Yeah. I will be cleaning leaves today. One of my tasks. Well, I don't know. I got to get on with some stuff, I think. I thought I'd just do about an hour's worth of time here. Hopefully, it's been kind of interesting. I try to provide a little information. Hopefully a little tree exercise is good for anybody out there that is working on leading with direction and leading around obstacles. And there's all kinds of stuff you can do with that one. It's a really good exercise and great practice for the horses for that purpose. But that might be about it. I'm going to get on with... Laura says, how do you spell your name? Oh, it was just up in the comments there. It's on actually each video. Right at the beginning there's a little intro animation. But it's spelled G-R-A-E-M-E. Gma's out. I'm out too. Hope everybody has a wonderful day. Having a great day here. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for popping in and watching. That's right, Missy, you got it. Okay, bye everybody. Have a great day.